and welcome back. You know what to do. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself a cup of tea, or grab yourself a cup of water, and let's get straight into the news. So as we know, Meghan Markle has come back to the UK with Prince Harry as they conduct their final round of official engagements before Megxit. There were several articles out there saying that Kate and William actually planned their Ireland trip to avoid Meghan and Harry. And I wanted to talk about why that is frankly ridiculous. First off, Kate and William, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, have absolutely no need to avoid Meghan and Harry. When they were living in the same country, in the same city, they barely saw each other. So it just doesn't make sense that William and Kate would need to avoid Harry and Meghan. Also, let's keep in mind that planning a royal tour of that magnitude, even a 3-day tour, is not something that can be done overnight. Let's remember that Meghan and Harry just announced their departure in January of 2020. And even at that time, there really was no way of knowing that Meghan and Harry would be done with their official engagements until the end of January 2020, when the royal family sat down with Harry and hashed out all the details. So 1 month is not enough time to plan a huge tour. I wanted to highlight an article that goes into some of the work that it takes to plan and execute a tour of this magnitude. This article is by Town and Country magazine. So it says here, royal tours can take up to a year to plan and are either instigated by the UK government or by an invitation from the host country. The itinerary is put together based on whatever matters of national importance the host government would like to draw attention to, while also incorporating some of the visiting royals' personal interests. Once the itinerary is agreed upon, members of the royal party's team travel out to the destination to figure out exactly how everything will work, from travel time to dress codes, camera angles, and the best place for the royal cavalcade to pull up. So just look at this level of detail and planning. Things are planned to the absolute letter. There are no spur-of-the-moment official royal trips. It would be not only a danger to the royals, but a danger to their teams and to the locals. Matters of etiquette have to be addressed as well. Security has to be addressed. Talking points have to be addressed. So it is really a lot. And to assume that Kate and William had the time to plan all of this in a few weeks is silly. And to think that they had the motivation to plan all of this in a few weeks is just absolutely ridiculous. Also, let's keep in mind that Prince William is the heir to the throne. And not only that, Harry is his brother. At the end of the day, they are brothers. You don't really have to avoid your brother. They may argue, and I'm sure that William isn't pleased with Harry, but William's main responsibility is to the crown. So he is not going to go out of his way to avoid his official duties in the UK because he and his brother had a spat. There have also been articles saying that Harry and Meghan would somehow overshadow William and Kate's trip to Ireland. And I thought that that was very silly as well, because royals often have official engagements on the same days as one another. And again, the Cambridges are heirs to the throne. They are not celebrities. It really doesn't matter to them if their photo was on every front page of every magazine. That is not their job. And they don't have to do that. They don't have to bring in tons of Instagram views or tons of Instagram followers or have tons of press in order to stay relevant. Their job is really to represent the Queen, represent the British royal family, and that is what they do. It is their job, it is their duty. And keep in mind that they are in this for the long haul. This is hopefully going to be a lifelong gig for the both of them. So they are not worried about what the tabloids are saying about them today. They are worried about what their future is going to look like 10, 20, 30 years from now. It is playing a long game versus playing a short game. And yes, I'm sure that there may be some interpersonal tension between Harry and William, but at the end of the day, the job comes first. And I'm sure all of us have had experiences where we don't love our coworkers, but we still show up to work and we get the job done. So I highly doubt that there will be any real drama at the Commonwealth Day services. If anything, we might see them being a little bit frigid toward one another, but they will be professional and they will do their job. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next video.